Shout out to all of our amazing sponsors who make Earn Your Happy possible. Thank you, Shopify. Sign up for your $1 a month trial period for your online store at shopify.com/happy. And Found. Try Found, the new kind of business banking for free at found.com/earn. If you're in anxious mode, let me tell you what doesn't happen. You don't start making more money in that mode, and you absolutely don't get creative ideas when you're coming from a place of lack and anxiety. Welcome back to the podcast. It's time for another quickie because there's always time to fit in inspiration. And as the holidays are here, guys, they're here. Hallmark has started doing all of the Christmas movies. Everyone's decorating. I hate to tell you, if you are someone who decorates in December, I am so sorry. I decorate November 1. I would actually love to start decorating in October. I am going to maximize the holiday season. I just want Christmas to explode in my face. That's really what I want come November 1st. So I'm in it. I'm loving it. And I want to tell you that one of the biggest hacks that you can do during the holiday season is to stay in some semblance of a routine. It doesn't mean that you have to keep your exact routine, your gym routine, your supplement routine, all the routines, your routine for your routine. Trust me, I get it. It's insane. I don't even know how we do this as human beings, you guys. But if you keep 1 to 2 of your normal habits that you do, and you just promise yourself that you're going to stick to these throughout the holiday season, it's going to be huge for you. And one of those routines for me, obviously, you guys know I'm never going to stop walking. No matter what, I'm going to keep my walk and I'm going to keep my Glossy. So I'm going to be having my 2 sticks of Glossy per day, and I'm going to be doing my walk. And come hell or high water, no matter what happens that day, no matter what kind of Christmas shenanigans are going down, I am having my 2 sticks of Glossy and I am having my walk. So there you go. I hope that this helps you guys. If you want to get 25% off, you can go to getglossy.com and use code HAPPY. Please tell me what you are going to keep during the holiday season. And today I was thinking, I literally just got this thought of what I wanted to talk about on my quickie in the shower, because, you know, sometimes we get our best thoughts there. And I was trying to think of the things that I've been doing lately that have been helping me. And I was racking my brain. And I was like, oh my God, you know what? I have been investing into organization. So my word of the year is organization. And if you know me, I am super creative. And it's funny because my house is insanely organized, but like I really struggle in the department of like just the flow of my day and what that should look like and how to get really organized in my company and how to get really organized in my email and organization on all of those types of things. So I've been investing in organization. And so I want you to look, because I had this just epiphany in the shower and I was like, your anxiety is begging you to invest. Because if you have anxiety around something, it probably means you don't have a plan that you feel confident in. And when you don't have a plan that you don't feel confident in, it may just mean that you don't have a strong skill set in the thing that you're planning. And so for me, I admittedly can tell you that I do not have a strong skill set in organization. So in order for my anxiety to calm the F down, I am investing in organization. So if you don't know where to invest, I want you to think of the place that you carry the most anxiety around. For me, I'm really trying to figure out a daily schedule of like, I want my podcasts all to fall in one day. I want team meetings all to fall in one day and different meetings all in one day. I want to feel like I know my exact content days. I want to know what I'm filming on those exact days. I want to look at my schedule and be like, I know what I'm doing. I know when. I know what I'm having to deliver, so that in my free time, I can actually chill out instead of freak out. So that's where I'm at right now. And so, looking at what do you need to invest in the most? Where is your anxiety the highest? What feels like you do not have a plan around it? And from that, if you don't know someone who can help you, start putting it out there, put it out on social media. I was just with a bunch of girls and I said, hey, does anybody have like a life organizer or someone who can really help me in business and in life to just organize my entire schedule? Like come and look in at everything that I have to to do in a week, in a month, and help me just get this to a place where I feel good. And one of the women was like, yes, I have the perfect person for you. So literally, I have the email in my inbox. I'm going to be emailing her right after this to invest in organization in that particular arena in my life. The other one that I have a lot of anxiety around is social media. And while I have a team who helps me post and get it posted, I'm still coming up with the content strategy. And so for me, it's tough for me to look at all of the businesses that we have along with Glossy and go, what's a really great content strategy for all of this? So I am hiring a social media strategist who's really freaking good. And if it goes the way that I hope in the next couple months, I hope to have her on the podcast as well, because if this is something you're stressed out about, your anxiety is asking you to invest in it. It's worth it, you guys, to get the plan. So not only am I about to invest in this kind of life and business organizational woman, I'm also going to invest in a social media strategist. On top of that, we have this big team meeting coming up for Glossy that we're getting a plan for 2025 around. That was also a really big stress for me, is I need to know the exact org chart of everyone in the company, who's covering what do we all need to get done, making sure that every single job is accounted for in a really powerful way, and that we have our set plans moving into 2025 of our 1 to 2 main focuses. And so for you, if you're thinking of next year, you might have 10 different things you want to focus on, but getting it really narrowed down to what are the main things that are moving the needle and what are the 1 to 2 things you're going to focus on. If you don't know what that is yet, you might have to do what I did this year and you sample a whole lot of marketing ideas and you realize some work and some totally don't. And the speed in which you are willing to get through those and try them is going to be really important too. That's a big lesson that I took away from this year is, yes, try the different modalities for marketing and figuring out how your business is best going to catch on or be seen. But if you realize in 3 months that one is not working, move it on out. Start the next thing as soon as you possibly can, because you don't want to stick with something that's dead just because you hired this team. Hire all teams on a 30 to 90 day basis, a trial basis, because you just never know what's going to work. So you guys, I hope this helped. I hope that you look at the places that you're anxious around and you know that an investment in that particular area would be huge for you. And I get it. There's been times in my life where I have not had the money to do this. So I just pick one and I try to work out as much as I possibly can into investing into that particular thing, because it is going to save you time. It's going to save you money eventually, and it's going to help your anxiety and free you up energetically to get those creative thoughts again. Because if you're in anxious mode, let me tell you what doesn't happen. You don't start making more money in that mode, and you absolutely don't get creative ideas when you're coming from a place of lack and anxiety. So you guys, where does your anxiety want you to invest? So I'm sending you so much love, and until next time, earn your happy. Bye everyone.